Hello everyone, welcome back to another short video from us here at TAE. This time I'll be going over the history exam for the May 2021 session and at the same time be giving you a quick sneak peek into what our spring revision program will look like. As all of you should already know, the IB has made several revisions to the May 2021 exams and this is what it looks like for history. While nothing has changed for the paper 1, the same cannot be said for papers 2 and 3. For the paper 2, it's been cut from 1 hour and 30 minutes to 45 minutes, which means you will only have to answer one question out of the original 2. Similarly, for the paper 3, it's been cut from 2 hours and 30 minutes to 1 hour and 45 minutes, which means you only have to answer 2 questions out of the original 3. Apart from that, nothing else has really changed. For the paper 1, it's business as usual, which means you will have 1 hour to answer 5 analytical questions, combining for a total of 24 points. Generally, you need at least a 19 out of 24 to secure a 7, but I'd say aim a bit higher and try to go for a 21. At the end of the day, the paper 1 is all about analysis, breaking information down into digestible pieces. So here are a few questions you should be asking yourself in your head when going over sources provided in the paper 1. Who wrote the source? When was the source written? Where was the source written? For whom was the source written? And for what purpose was the source written? And here is a quick little matrix that I drew up for question types on the paper 1. It covers all of the key points that you should be aware of when tackling questions 1A, 1B, 2, 3, and 4. So take this time to pause the video and go over everything you see here. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. I will try my best to answer each and every single one of them. For the paper 2, you need to answer one essay question within a time frame of 45 minutes. Some people might say this is a bit easier than before, but I think it's the exact opposite because now you only have one opportunity to demonstrate your understanding and knowledge of the course material. Of course, it all comes down to essay writing skills. If you want to learn more about that, as well as in general how to approach a paper 2 and paper 3, please do check out our spring revision program, which we will have a link to down in the description below. And here's the paper 2 and paper 3 rubric for mark bands 10 to 15, which is what you should be aiming for if you want a 6 or a 7 for your final paper 2 or paper 3 score. I will be going over each of these in more depth in our spring revision program for history, of course. As for the paper 3, since you now only need to answer 2 questions out of the original 3, you will have 1 hour and 45 minutes to do so. And I think it is also very important to point out key differences between the paper 2 and paper 3. The most obvious one being that paper 3 questions touch on more niche topics. And one quick tip from me is to always start with the more difficult question. Difficult here being very relative depending on which topics you are more familiar with. And overall, IB examiners expect you to demonstrate through your paper 3 responses an excellent understanding of material, breadth of knowledge, and depth of knowledge. Now that you have a better understanding of the basic components of the IBDP history exam, here is a quick overview of what we can offer you through our TAE Spring Revision Program. It is a skills-based seminar on how to approach the exam in May and revolves around tips and tricks for the paper 1, paper 2, and paper 3. But most important of all, we will be giving you everything you need in order to achieve an overall level 7. If you are interested or would like more information, please visit our website, link to which is down in the description below. Or alternatively, you can ask a few questions in the comments down below and we will do everything we can to answer them all. Thank you very much.